And welcome back, everybody. It is part 3 of the Pokemon SunSET stream. So where we last left off, we beat Ilima's challenge. We beat the Gumshoes, and now we are about to make our way through the rest of Melee Island, beat Hala, and hopefully get a little farther than that. Right now, it's myself, Brawlfan1, and Raushitsu Rises are here. It's just the two of us for the time being. Our friend Keith was here a bit ago, but he went to go eat pizza, so he'll be back momentarily. And hopefully other people...
I'm looking for the, I'm looking for the link for the stream.
I posted it on Twitter, so you should see it eventually.
Okay.
Anyway, let's gonna move on. I know there's some burbs out here. Burb! I think I've already caught a spear, haven't I? Oh no, it's even better, Rowlet. Rufflet. Blah. Wrong burb. Okay. And I had nothing to hit it with this burb, so let's switch to an electric type. So I did a little bit of off-screen changes. Like I switched up my team a bit. A team that would be better suited to fighting Hala. And then oh dear. No, please no. Stop. Stop. Ha! 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 Well then, that's a way to start a stream. This is awkward. Anywho, let's pretend that didn't happen. So how you doing, chat?
Right now it's Tom.
Hi, Tom.
That's it.
Huh. Well, that sucked. That said, I now want this Rufflet. Because now I am out a goddamn Pichu. What a riveting way to start off a stream. We're doing fine, Tom. We got a lot of recording done today. And now that majority of us are fed, we can continue with our streams. So what do we name this asshole? Any suggestions, Danny?
I don't know, asshole.
I don't think it'll let us actually name it that. I don't know what to name it. Any suggestions, Tom? What do we name this asshole? I don't know. I'm calling it Burb. That's literally all I can think of right now. I'm a tad bit flustered after that.
Okay.
Let's see. It's not even a good one. Ugh. Fine. I got your wing too.
Oh, hey, Matt's here.
Yes, he's in the chat and not in the call because it's like 1 a.m. on his end.
That's fine.
Rest in peace, Mark. Also, I went ahead and snagged the shiny Tapu Koko.
Okay.
Just to have that. Because there's that mystery gift going on right now. Can't actually use it. But, you know, I have it. So that's cool, I guess. Damn it. I wanted to use Raichu. The hell? Oh, I wish it would have healed. Remove this. I'm gonna try Splatoon. Splatoon 2's coming out, what, tomorrow? I think? Is that right?
Yeah.
Great stuff for you fucking asshole, burb. I know Sophia's really looking forward to Splatoon 2. Because she got the digital pre-order for her birthday, so she'll more than likely I'm gonna have to take her to GameStop tomorrow for her to get it. That did an uncomfortable amount. And that did a way less than desirable amount. We're off to a great start, guys. Hey, Realm Wars. I see him in the call, but he's not saying anything. Brian.
Hello? Oh, okay.
Now I hear you.
Yeah, weird, because my mic, I muted my mic, then unmuted again. It's like, oh, now it's telling me, like, Discord.
Yes, and that, also in that case, go ahead and jump in the Skype call, too, so that way you can see the screen share.
Yeah.
That said, I'm upset, Brian.
Why?
What's the very first goddamn thing I do in this stream? I lose my Pichu. That's what.
No. Not the Bapachu.
No, I lost the Bapachu.
So yeah, I'm uploading all the replays I can before the next update makes him obsolete.
Oh, that's right. Shit. I probably should get those recorded so that way I don't lose anything. What's this update even doing? Like,
it's just making it so that the new amiibos can be usable for the new Smash.
That's it?
That's it.
Ah.
No character updates.
Dang it.
Oh.
Yeah, I know, BJ. And here I thought the Puff was finally gonna get buffed.
You know what? Fuck this Psyduck. Actually, fuck this goddamn duck.
Oh, and I don't.
High Pot Thesis, welcome. Excuse me while I break some necks. With my flying Poplio.
Yeah, so you had that there shiny Tapu Koko.
Why didn't that kill? I'm angry. But yeah, I went ahead and snagged the shiny Tapu Koko. Like, I won't be able to use it ever, obviously.
Yeah.
Because it's level 60 and my cap, I believe, what's my cap again? The highest that I'll ever be able to let my Pokemon get to in this game is level 58.
Yeah, rip.
Very much. Oh, well. I guess I just don't get any good electric types this time around.
Zapdos!
Yeah, it's like I'll have to be sure to also get the shiny Tapu Koko on my Moon version too, so that way I can get 2.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I actually got lucky first time around too, because it ended up being a timid Tapu Koko. So that's pretty good. Did we hear about the rumors surrounding Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon? I think Amanda mentioned something about there being spoilers early on in the chat. I haven't seen anything about them though, and the fact that
they're leaked.
Sorry?
Apparently there were leaks.
Okay, but the thing is, it's like, since Amanda didn't say anything about them, I'm kind of... since Sarah B didn't say anything about them, I'm kind of hesitant.
Remember, anyone can make a leak.
Mm-hmm. Looks at Artsy Omni.
looks at Goku in Smash 4.
Gods. Speaking of which, hey, Jordan Corral, welcome. Speaking of which, didn't they announce Hagar for Marvel vs. Capcom?
Yes, they did.
Yeah, because I know last night they officially announced Gamora and Jega, who were also a part of that leak list. So, or was it Jega or Jeddah? I forget. It was it's a Darkstalkers character.
Yeah.
He's a Bloodmancer, I think. Regardless,
No.
yeah, Hagar wasn't on that list though, so definitely tells me that they are adding more and more characters as this progresses.
Yeah. I want my Ami back. You brought back Nemesis. Bring back Ami.
I don't know. Akami really hasn't been relevant that late, has it?
I don't care. Bring back Ami.
I'm just happy that Rocket's still in it.
Yeah, I also saw they brought back Nemesis too.
Nemesis wasn't officially announced yet, but I think what I'm also pretty excited about, because like it also said that Venom's gonna be in the game, which I'm pretty hyped for because I love Venom. Plus, think of it this way: if Venom shows up in the game, we won't need Deadpool.
Rip.
Because Venom is Venom because of Deadpool. So I mean.
But yeah, BJ, one thing I gotta ask though about the Deadpool Let's Play. Where's the part where Deadpool like hacks the enemies with his laptop?
That can't say I know. Another goddamn rufflet.
Is there gonna be a point in the game where he whines on the forums?
Was it? It looked like one of the stages that was revealed shows MODOK in the background.
I just killed a raccoon! Science!
But I do like what Lethero, a point that Lethero brought up, how people are getting upset that MODOK won't be playable because he's a background character, but then people forgot that there was the Tron stage where, unless you were playing as Tron, she would appear in the background.
Yeah.
Also, ultimately, I decided I'm using Z-moves. I don't fucking care. I already made the game hard enough for myself.
Yeah. Z-moves!
You know when I decided that? The moment Mark died. Something tells me this isn't... This won't even kill, will it?
You're making rules up on
and that was a crit! That was a critical hit! And that still didn't kill. I'm using Z-moves. Fuck all y'all. I would like Phoenix Wright back too. I miss Phoenix Wright. He was a character that I loved playing as in Marvel 3. Stop.
and he was Lythero's favorite character to make people rage quit with.
Mm-hmm.
We'll never know who committed the crime.
Does anyone else find it ironic that I know what you're talking about, how the very first like Marvel vs. Capcom game was only X-Men characters, and now there's like no X-Men characters.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, at the very least, even if it is DLC, I would at the very least like to at least see Wolverine.
Yeah.
Probably won't happen, but whatevs. Actually, before I forget, let me go get that Soothe Bell and put it on Zubat.
Gotta get that Crobat as soon as possible.
Yep. Because if I can get a Crobat early on, that'll be super helpful. Thank you. Oh shit, you know what, actually? That reminds me. Before I give Keith back his PS4, I should at least download the demo of Marvel vs. the story mode demo. Like, I know a lot of people didn't really care for it, but I at least want to give it a shot before I lose access to the PS4.
And then you do Galactus mode.
Okay.
Where you play as Galactus.
Do you think Ultron Sigma will end up being playable or no?
I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, I could maybe see it as like, I don't know. I don't want to say I'd see it maybe as an alternate skin because it's clearly going to have like combination moves of both of the characters.
Yeah. Speaking of Infinite, has anyone see the new Sonic Forces song?
Yeah.
I haven't yet. I know it's there. I just haven't taken the time to look it up yet.
I've seen it. Sorry, Shadow, you have lost your edgy crown. All hail Gara of the Sand.
Is he really that bad?
Well, I mean, it's like, honestly, I do think it's a rather cool-looking character, honestly, and I do like his theme song, but just, not gonna lie, he just screams edgelord. Like, dude, like, BJ, it's been confirmed he's faster than Sonic.
Well then. He is literally an OC character, isn't he? Ooh, yes. First time Oricorio, sweet. Good, I need an electric type. That said, Pop will get the fuck out of there.
Rip Pichu. Well, I mean, wait, wait, then actually no. I was gonna say you have Grubbin, but you gotta wait a while to get that thing to evolve.
Well, I think that evolves. When does that evolve again? Double check that for me.
I believe. Okay, it evolves, I believe, in like the late 20 levels into Charge-a-Bug, and then you have to be in a specific area.
Yeah, you have to wait until like literally one of the final areas to get Vicable. That I remember. Yeah. I just couldn't remember when it evolves into Charge-a-Bug.
Yeah.
Anyway, having an Oricorio this time around will be great because it's a one-stage evolution, and so that means that for a while it's definitely gonna be my most powerful Pokemon, and it'll also be an asset for Hala. So.
By the way, Danny, one of the comment sections to the reveal trailer of Infinite like ruined stuff for me.
Okay.
So they're like, wait a minute. Liam O'Brien voices Infinite. He also voiced Gata. The person who voices Sonic also voices Data. The two of them fought. It has come full circle.
Well. Also, hello, Foolish Tunes. Please don't get help. 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 Good.
Tell your friends it's a 1v1.
Yeah. It reminds me like of that time when Alpharad fucking Like his friend was a part of a tournament, but Alpharad like actually like the guy was only pretending to use the controller. Meanwhile, behind him, Alpharad was the one playing the game.
Yes. How to? I know what you're talking about. The one of how to convince people you're a Lucario main. Yeah, I know how to use this character.
All right, so what do we name Oricorio? It's the cheerleader form, so.
Kim Possible.
What?
Kim Possible.
It is a girl. Why not? Kim Possible it is.
Yes!
Will that fit, though? Kim Possible. Perfect! It fits!
Yes!
Let me see its stats. It's timid! Oh, fuck!
Oh,
Yo! Alright.
him!
Okay. I think we have. I think we found one that's. We found a member that's going the distance.
BJ.
Yeah, until you kill it.
Please no.
BJ, it's because you named it Kim Possible, it gave you your wish. Got him!
Got him. Shit. Need the comb. Wasn't Tails voiced by Sakura at one point? I don't know. Was he?
Yeah, I think that's Tails' current voice actress.
Yeah, Kate Higgins. And that Danny. Then the funny part is in Boom, he's voiced by Eno.
Okay.
He's like, pick one.
Also, the average kid. Welcome. Also, we can hear the nest in the background, dude.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I shall quiet the child.
This ain't no Smash theme. Let me grab this just in case.
That is not okay.
Has anyone been to New York City? I was born in New York City.
I've been there, I think, twice.
Born in Queens.
Oh, just like Spider-Man.
Honestly, New York City is probably isn't New York City like one of the most like like one of the biggest tourist spots for America?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, majority of my family lives in New York.
Yeah.
So BJ, Pokemon Go confirmed them legendary raids.
Yeah, I saw that. Also, Brian, I saw Homecoming the other day.
Did you love it?
I thought it was good.
Have you seen it yet, Danny?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Then we will not spoil much.
It was definitely the best incarnation of Spider-Man that I've seen yet, though. So.
Yes. All hail Thomas Holland.
Because we actually saw him doing the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man shit.
Indeed. Still a shame though, they still can't get a blonde guy to be Flash Thompson.
I mean, at this point, I don't think it really matters.
Yeah.
Oh, you bastard. So what's like the next big Marvel movie coming out? I think isn't it like Thor Ragnarok? I think it's.
I think and I think that comes out like October or November.
Yeah. Thor finally gets to fight the Hulk. And he gets so giddy about it.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, we work together.
It's like, Thor versus, and then Hulk gets revealed. Yes!
God damn it!
What?
I know him. We're friends from work.
What is it, Danny?
No, it's like I'm playing. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck am I supposed to do. I'm playing Little Nightmares.
Ugh.
By the way, while playing Breath of the Wild one time, I actually found another alternative use for the ancient arrows.
Yeah?
They can completely disintegrate opponents.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but like, why would you do that when you can use them on perfectly good guardians?
Well,
Got me.
Well, the thing is, though, honestly, the Master Sword kind of does a better job. And pretty much any arrow to, like, a Guardian's eye will, like, stun it for a bit.
So I hear popping on your end, Brian.
That's, it's probably because I'm typing to someone.
Alright. Let's catch this Cottony. Guys, nicknames for Cottony, go.
That's all I got. Genius!
Hold on. Let me see if the chat has any ideas before we go with that.
Okay.
Charlie? Why Charlie? What is your reasoning?
Because why not?
I don't need Silverwind. Poof. Call it Mew. Why Mew?
Wrong Pokemon.
It's like calling a Beedrill Pikachu.
No, you see, that's how you throw your opponent off. It's like, you're like, yeah, let's go, Mew. Wait a minute, they actually have a Mew? I'm disappointed.
Candy? Sorry, guys. I think like more. Let's see its stats. Is Infiltrator. Okay, that's not bad. Would have preferred Prankster, but it's hasty. Nah. I'll throw it back in the box. To the box with you. Unless something dies, in which case I may have to use you against Hala. There we go. I said, where's Kenshi? I see him online, but...
Wow.
He died along with the Pichu.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing. Every person who participates in the stream is a Pokemon on your team. Whenever they die, someone in the stream dies.
So who died when Growlithe, Meowth, and Pikipek died?
Well, who's not in the call now?
Brandon, Amanda, Ryan.
See,
Oh shit.
Okay, Amanda was the Growlithe, and Ryan was the Pikipek.
Jeez. Oh, please, no help. Please. I'm so glad I'm fighting a bunch of lonely motherfuckers.
By the way, BJ, there was a Typhlosion at my workplace one day.
Really?
Yeah, and it had the oddest move set ever.
What did it have?
It had Shadow Claw and Solar Beam.
Huh. It's a very lack of fire moves there, buddy.
Hey, I can be whatever I want.
That said, I'm still kind of salty with Fire Emblem Heroes because I still have yet to get one of the swimsuit fuckers.
And Summer Robin.
Zelch. Like at the very least, I want to get either like the swimsuit Robin or the swimsuit Tiki.
So I heard you wanted Roy.
Did you just assume it's type? What do you mean? What do you mean did I just assume it's type?
Oh, Typhlosion. Typhlosion's like, I identify as a grass type. Leave me alone.
Yeah, see, Vmon. Anyone play Saga Frontier? I rented it back in the day, never got far into it, and I, for whatever reason, have never tried again. I probably should.
It's frickin' Oricorio.
Go, Kim Possible.
Oh, please don't call for help. Please. Please, no. No, 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 no. Thank God. That's gonna be like the veining heart attack of this entire Let's Play. When they call for help. Ugh.
I don't want to SOS chain now. And it'd be even worse if one of them calls it a shiny.
Ugh.
Shiny Bagon called for help.
There we go.
There's a shiny Bagon called for help. Shiny Salamence, okay?
Jeez.
Like, which one do I get?
In which case, let's go ahead and beat up Hal so I can at least get an extra level on me. Because right now my level cap is 14 because the next boss is Hal. So yeah, Lily will heal me here.
How do you do that?
And then I'll be able to, I believe he's going to start with the Pikachu, so I think my first best bet would actually probably be Grubbin. Oh, wait, no shit, it won't let me change it.
I killed your Pichu, how do you get to keep yours?
Nope, okay, I gotta fight him now. Dang it, I should have switched when I had the chance. Oh well.
If he just like, that's not fair, you get to keep your Pichu, I couldn't.
That's fine. I'm starting off with Cutie Fly, I think. Yeah, I'll just keep bugging it. It won't be able to do much to me because of that. And we're the same level, so it's fine.
It's like, damn it, Hal, you have to abide by the rules too.
Electro Ball? I don't think that'll do too much. It's a 3-hit KO, but I'm fine. Plus I'm bugging it, so I should be okay.
Isn't Electro Ball's damage output like dependent anyway? Like,
yeah, it depends on how much slower the target is.
Yeah.
And Cutie Fly, I think, is decently fast.
Yeah, especially when it becomes your Bombi, it gets super fast.
Okay, so that wasn't an issue. Okay, Papa's level 14, and his next Pokemon should be Litten, in which case I'll bring up Cobra.
It's like, dude, that didn't do anything. Well, yeah, because I'm so much faster. Bullshit.
Okay. No threat. Unless you're doing that, it's fine. I think the worst you have for physical damage is Scratch. And even then, I'm about to 2-hit KO you, so it's okay. Oh, he has Lick too, I guess, but still. I know.
Stop licking me.
This is gonna be a common thread in this goddamn. It's fine, I'm not worried. Kind of. No, it's okay. And Carbo's level 14. Cool. Alright, so now my cap is level 15.
Yay! You can go up one more level.
Yes. And then after I beat Hal, I'm actually going to be... The cap will be 17, and it'll stay like that for a little bit. In which case, what I'm actually going to go ahead and do now real quick, now that I beat Hal, is head back into the flower patch, into that little cave, and see if I can find a Diglett, as well as whatever items were in there. My favorite music in Persona 5? Oh. Let me think.
That's tough. That is a tough call.
I mean, I know it boils down to like the main battle theme, Last Surprise, the intro theme, like what was that one called? Like Give In, whatever the hell, something like that. I love like River in the Dryland. That was a really good battle theme. And I also really loved the heist theme. Forget what that one was called.
Change Your Life, I believe it's called.
Okay.
Or no, it's like no, Life Will Change. That's it. Yeah, it's like Life Will Change. That's a really good one. I actually like the. I really like the music that plays during the final battle.
That was really good too.
Yeah, that one I thought was pretty cool.
Okay, yeah, thank you, Tom. Metapod. That also said, I have a question for you. I have a question for the chat for those who played Persona 5. Who's your favorite character? Mine is definitely Futaba.
Morgana. I love that little cat.
I have not played it yet because I do not have the systems for it.
I know Sophia's favorite ended up being Yusuke. Let's see, Matt said he liked Makoto. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like every character is so good. It's hard not to like any of them. You know, except for the assholes whose hearts you change.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, that's like there's no really like party members I say that I don't like. You know, Persona 5 I thought had a good cast of characters.
Yeah.
No, it's kind of like Persona 4 had a really good cast of characters. I loved all of them. Then you go to like Persona 3 and no, there's some party members in 3 that I really could not stand.
So BJ, have you seen the newest top 10 taunt to get body combos?
Yeah, I did. Oh, fuck a Butterfree. That's a Butterfree. Let me bring up my burbs.
Yeah, that Sonic at the end is like, oh, 5 seconds on the clock. He's going to taunt. 9 hammer.
It's like I just really like Futaba because like she's like one of the few characters that we get so in depth to. Without spoiling too much for the chat. Has anyone seen Villainous? Can't say I have.
Nope.
Oh no, stop calling for help.
This is a 1v1. Tell your friends to stay out of it.
I mean, the Metapod only has Harden, so at the very least... And I'm using a pretty strong bird right now. Its defense won't go any higher. Good, now die. Thank you, Burp.
Bird. That's not a bird, stupid.
Also, yeah, there really wasn't any music in... Well, kind of. There, you know, like, I was pretty much dancing through my whole way through Persona 5. We'll say, though, the Mementos theme kind of grated on me after a while. Mostly because because of how long I was in there most of the time.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of wish that was a little more jammy. Because then I probably would have, you know, enjoyed being in Mementos a little better.
How about that? How about that Blaze Blue Persona crossover?
Yeah, we heard about that earlier. Like, what's up with that?
It's a fighting game crossover including Blaze Blue, Persona, and Ruby.
Also, Brian, we can barely hear you.
Really?
Yeah, you're kind of quiet right now.
Oh, hold on. I shall check to see if Discord is the jerkin.
Yeah. Oh, it's called Foolish Tunes. Thoughts on the Toy Story world in 3?
I am looking forward to it.
Mm-hmm. It's like, I remembered, like, seeing the screenshots for it, and then BJ linked me to the actual, like, reveal trailer and everything. It's like, holy shit. It looked like it's straight out of Pixar. So it's like, to be able to have pulled that off, that's like, kudos to you, Square, for that. That being said, though, I think it's a little weird where it's like, you know, they showed the shot, I think, of like a young Xehanort or something, and it's like, I don't know. I got like a really weird Uncanny Valley feeling with it. It was like, I don't know if like maybe it was intentional because, okay, now you're in a world of toys, so everything's supposed to look all plasticky. But it's like, you know, how do you go from like, you know, looking at like Woody and Buzz and all of them where it actually looks like it's straight out of the freaking film, like, you know, every pixel and everything. And then you see young Xehanort, and it's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like, he just looks so weird to me.
I actually remember the one thing on Twitter where is like an actual interaction between Woody and Sora. Sora speaking Japanese, like, okay, I don't exactly understand a word you're saying.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That was dumb.
No, I told you not to jump off the roof. No, he's jumping off the roof, Buzz. No, come back here, anime.
Really? Anyway, let's catch a Diglett. And while I try to find one, everyone start thinking of Diglett names.
Go the Alpha Red route and name it Owen Wilson.
I'd rather not. And now that my Zubat has wing attack, it'll actually be a lot more useful.
Yeah, it's like Hypothesis asks, do you think we'll get Marvel or Star Wars characters in Kingdom Hearts? I honestly don't think so. I mean, considering that we know Big Hero 6 is going to be in it, it's like, okay, there's our superhero world. I mean, I would love to have Sora team up with the Avengers, but I think, like, considering that they're throwing Big Hero 6 in there, it's a little redundant. You know, to go from a superhero world and then, oh, we got more superheroes. It's like, I don't know. To me, it seems a little redundant.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's like in Star Wars, it's like, again, I don't really see it happening.
Plot twist, they team up with Lord of the Rings.
Dang it, Zubat.
Zubat, no! But yeah, it also looks like you can finally have more than 3 party members at a time.
That made me hella excited. That's something I've been wanting for the longest goddamn time, and now seeing, you know, not only Donald and Goofy out there, but also Woody and Buzz, that made me hyped.
And apparently they're using a new engine to run this game.
Are they? Yes.
Yeah, apparently the reason why it was taking so long is because they were switching engines. Now they're using Unreal Engine 4.
Oof. Creepy! Creepy hands!
Zubats. Zubats everywhere.
Whoa.
Daddy's like, what happened to his hands? His hands, Carl, why are they missing?
No, I mean, there's like giant, long, creepy hands trying to get me.
Are they the hands of Weissman?
I don't know who this fuck is, but he's creepy.
People also can't see what
he's
you're doing,
got,
Danny.
Like, he's got a big head, long arms, tiny legs, and butterface.
So, boom knuckles.
Yes.
Okay.
How else do you explain Brock's carrying Squirtle?
I don't.
Yeah.
I think the chat is confused.
I need context.
Yeah, Little Nightmares. That's
oh
what
no!
I'm playing.
How did Okay, I know what he's talking about. How did Zubats? How did Brock Zubats hold Squirtle? Like in that episode when they were going after the giant tentacruel.
Oh.
I get you now.
I have so many questions.
I don't know. Maybe they glued it to him.
Just super glued Pokemon to each other.
Maybe Zubat's like part spider, and like his fur has like little tendons on it that can hold on to people.
You see, what happened is we put a sticky barb on Squirtle's back. We just stuck it to Zubat. That's how it's carrying it.
I mean, Zubat has to have some kind of, like, even if they're super tiny, some kind of legs. I refuse to believe that those long little stems coming out of its backside are its legs, because those things normally, I think those are like a tail, some kind of weird tail, because like those things curl up whenever Zubat lands. That said, it has to have some kind of way that it hangs on ceilings. So Zubat has to have some kind of like leg, even if they're like really tiny.
And then it grows legs as a Golbat, and then those legs turn into wings as Crobat.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, oh, I just got these legs.
damn you, Gen 2! Crobat, the true Gen 1er. Having some trouble with the spell check there, Matt?
Oh, there we go.
So where the
There
hell
we
did
go.
like...
I just slammed this guy's arms off. It's like this guy tried like reaching out for me, and I literally, caught his arms and crushed him.
Do we think gems will be back in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon? There's the possibility, because like I know people have been bringing up that whole deal where like majority of the cities all have like these random empty lots, and there's a total of 8 of them. So who knows? Maybe.
I mean, although I don't know, because like the lack of gyms is kind of what made Sun and Moon more unique about like compared to the other generations.
I agree. It's hard to say though.
Yeah. So like I mean, it'd be cool to see them come back, but it's like I don't know. At the same time, I feel that's just kind of what made it more unique compared to the other ones. So I don't exactly know if it would either add to the experience, if it wouldn't really do anything for it.
Well, I think considering, like, you got the trials, and you're already, and, like, even after every trial, you have, like, what is it, like, like, the big guardian and everything, it pretty much serves as the same function.
Yeah,
so
that's
that's
what
where
I'm
it's,
talking
like,
Right.
yeah, that's where I'm just like, yeah, it would be redundant to gyms on top of trials, I think.
Oh no, a new Zubat. Luckily, I have Air Cutter. So fuck both of you.
I am you, but stronger.
I am Oricorio.
No, I am Kim Possible.
Why does the Z-Rain look different in Ultra Sun? It's probably just a design thing, like an aesthetic thing. It probably,
Yeah.
I'm pretty certain it's gonna still hold the same purpose. God damn it. Yeah. Go away.
Stop being a bully.
Oh, he wasn't asking what he wasn't asking why he wasn't asking why he was asking if we know, because apparently he knows.
Oh. I did not hear it then.
No, Matt's heading out.
Okay, later, Matt.
Bye, Matt.
My only question hypothesis is it spoiler related. God damn it, Kim Possible. Stop hitting yourself.
What's the sitch? The sitch is that you're hitting yourself. Please stop.
Anything is possible for a possible. Even smacking yourself in the face.
With electrified pom-poms.
Well, they're not electrified yet. They don't have any, they don't got Revelation Dance yet.
Oh, rip.
That said, that dude, what was that dude's name? James? Or Hobbs in the
Yes.
English version? That dude's Oricorio is strong if it already knew Revelation Dance. Oh, I don't have Tauros yet, damn it. Whatever. I was trying to, like, I'm mashing the Y button. Where's my ride Pokemon? Uh oh. Goddamn bats. Give me a Diglett. Diglett isn't here, right? Brian, double check that for me, please.
Wait, what?
Is Diglett here in the Seaside Cave?
I'm not sure if it is. I mean, I know there's one in Diglett Cave.
I'm
I
almost
think
certain
that's
there
like
was
the-
one in here, though. Because if not, then I'll just fucking leave. I mean, there really probably isn't too much point in me getting a Diglett right now, especially since after I don't need it for Hala, obviously, and then, you know, once I defeat Hala, I'll be able to get one immediately from Diglett Cave, so I guess I might as well leave them. Whatever. Vemon, yes, that is Ron Morse.
Yes. It is I. Me.
Alright, fuck it, let's just get out of here.
Oh yeah, that's totally not creepy. I just ate a rat
Mmm.
out of a mousetrap. That
Hey,
is totally
hey.
not creepy.
Hey, Snake would do it in Snake Eater.
I know,
But it's called
but I'm
Saki.
not. But I'm not Solid Snake, so
Also
Yeah.
it's called Snake Eater, not Rat Eater.
Hey, he can have those too. You don't just eat snakes in the game.
Speaking of Snake Eater, Brian, did you see the DC poster that's at Comic Con about the original Teen Titans beating the crap out of the Teen Titans Go?
Yeah.
That was great. It's like even DC knows.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I need to be paying attention. Don't want to lose up yours. We need up yours. Amanda will kill me if we lose up yours. She's already probably gonna kill me for losing Mark.
Rip. You lost the Pichu!
No, Foolish Tunes, you're not really. I didn't really care for Necrozma that much either.
Sorry to break it to you guys, but I gotta head into the night shift.
Ow.
I know.
Where's
Gotta
Keith?
fold laundry for 8 hours.
Hmm.
Till 6 in the morning.
Wait, why are you folding laundry at night?
Because otherwise morning shift is going to complain how they have too much stuff to do.
Who wants to?
The morning shift complaining, I more so mean just the supervisor because she complains about everything.
But like, why does what like why would people? Why do you need? I don't understand though. Like, why? Is it like a 24-hour? Is it like a 24-hour laundromat?
No, but no, I don't work at a laundromat. I work at a rehab.
Huh. Okay.
And people like to use up all the laundry like immediately.
Hmm.
So yeah, gotta get going. Have fun not dying.
All right. See you later.
Yeah.
By the way, what if Lily is the Indigo champion? That would be some shit. Like a huge jump in her character.
Running!
Sorry to break it to you, Vmon. Ash is never going anywhere. Ash isn't going anywhere. Sorry to break it to you. Oh, sweet. Bug bite. Let's get rid of Vice Grip. Okay, but the thing about that though is, like, Ultra Sun Ultra Moon isn't a sequel. It's an alternate universe. Meaning, more than likely, Lily's still going to be in that. Is still going to be in the game, and she's probably going to play a similar role. But they are going to change her up a little bit as well. Yeah. In any which case. Let me just run back here real quick and heal up. And then I'll continue on to go fight Hala.
Okay.
Oh, you were talking about this. You're theorizing that Lily could be the champion in the new Switch game? And you think the Switch game's gonna be a Kanto? I guess, like, what's your reason for that? Like, why do you think that? Also grab these berries real quick. Oh, shit. Crab Roller. Which, like, I think I established this in the last stream. I'm not going to bother catching Crab Roller right now because I can't even evolve it until the very end of the game. So I'll wait till the very end of the game to catch it. The 20th Pokemon movie plus Loxton's Theory. I still need to watch the new movie. I'm hearing mixed things about it. I'm looking forward to seeing it at the very least, though.
The movie's kind of terrible, dude.
Yep, there's Keith.
Surprise! It came back because the new movie is so bad. It freed me from hell.
Also, Keith, I'm sad.
Why are you sad?
The very first thing that happened in this stream was me losing Pichu. Yeah.
It's what you get.
Yeah. And it was to the goddamn rufflet that I'm using right now, too.
Good, the strong can stay.
I mean, it makes sense. It was an eagle killing a mouse. I mean, fuck me for thinking that I had the type advantage.
I know, right? What the fuck is wrong with you?
No, instead it gets killed. It gets killed by fucking Fury Attack because he managed to get enough hits on me.
Also, I might have overheard. What was this about Ash not being the protagonist anymore?
Oh no, like someone's just wishing for Ash to no longer be the protagonist.
I mean, to be fair, that might actually happen. He is really unpopular in Japan right now.
Because people are tired of his shit.
Well, no, it's specifically people are really tired of the way Kalos ended. I think it's died down now, but there was a period there where, like, actual threats were made. Fix your shit, Pokemon Company. And then Pokemon Company took that to heart, and we're like, right, yes, not that again, got it.
Well, fuck Serena for wanting to follow her dreams.
No, that's not the ending, though. The part where he lost to Alan for a third time.
Oh, well, I mean...
That part rubbed Japan just the wrong way.
I don't... Am I the only one that didn't mind that? I mean, it's not like he lost to some random schmuck. He lost to Alan, who was already
to be fair, you're not the only person. There are lots of other people like, alright, fine, that was gonna happen. I hate it, but that's because it's the worst storytelling Pokemon has ever been.
But Alan was an established character. He wasn't just some
Alan
random
is an
schmuck.
established rival who's evil and is wrong. And is never beaten by the main character to prove the point. He's Paul if Paul was verified at every step of the way, and then randomly I didn't say, you know what, Ash was right, even though I've never failed to beat him. Even at type disadvantage. Ash was right. It's dumb! That's my issue with it. It's just kind of dumb.
Y'all need to chill.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's Pokemon. Everyone did need to chill, because Japan took that, like, way too far. Jeez. Like, I believe there was, like, at the peak of it, actual threats made against employees of the company.
Shit.
But no, that's just, that was dumb. That's what annoyed me about it, was how dumb it was. I don't give a fuck that Alan won, I give a fuck that he won in that way.
It was still a great battle.
It was an okay battle. The battle before it with Sceptile was way better. That battle was hype. I wouldn't have minded if he had lost there. I know other people that would be like, oh fuck, that would be lame, but I would have totally gone for it if Sceptile won. Fuck yeah, Sceptile. He's anti-fire boner doing.
I said I need to be careful about Kim Possible right now. Kim Possible to Urakoria. Patent by Brian, who you just missed.
Aw, man.
He went to work. Sad face.
And to be fair, Vemon, Ash doesn't always lose. And Alan isn't a particularly good trainer. Alan just has plot armor. No, it will happen in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, though.
What?
I'm totally expecting, because it'll come out late enough that they'll plan it out, for Lily to actually challenge you with the Pokemon League.
That'll be interesting enough. It just depends on how they tell their story.
It's gonna be like Emerald, so it's gonna be the same plot, but with more details. Blah.
My god, stop missing!
Lily will probably be growing a team along the way the story goes.
And there better be a Alolan Vulpix on there.
Well, yeah, that's the point. Now that she's actually got Pokemon associated with her, they'll probably start handing her team members. As the story goes along. Because Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, we know one of the plot lines that's getting added now.
What's that?
So they've been doing like a 2-week hype thing, and we get the final confirmation for it next week. But there was an unknown trailer for it, and I was like, oh man, isn't it weird how all this like X-Files shit happens in Pokemon? Well, check out next week, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, while we cover some more X-Files shit. So probably some... They're probably revamping how the Ultra Beast investigation went.
I did see some of those recent artworks showing all the Ultra Beasts like fucking up everybody.
Yeah, that's part of that little promotion. People thought that was going to be like a Sinnoh remake, which I thought was reading way too far into it. I thought it was going to be another side game because they gave some weird random plot details in the middle of it. But no, it's looking to be like this is either going to be how we do the Looker side quest in the post game, or this will be a new aspect of the plot where there'll be like some X-File shit going on. Nevertheless, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon is just gonna be Pokemon Emerald, but you have to buy it twice. Which I'm annoyed by. Fuck that shit.
What's hell?
Like Black and White 2 at least had the good graces to be a sequel. And not just leave us in game twice.
I just can't wait for the new Z moves and for the inevitability of the new Alolan forms.
I'm really annoyed though that they're trying to retcon Misty out of the plot. That's kind of annoying.
I still haven't seen the movie, so wait till I watch it first.
Fair enough, but They very much kind of ham-fist Ash never traveled around with those characters. He traveled around with these characters, kind of thing going on. I'm just like, blah. That's lame. Don't do that shit. I see that Grubbin hasn't evolved yet, though.
No, I don't think it can become charged back. Like, Brian thinks it's. I think Brian said it was like not until like sometime in its 20s when it can evolve.
Yeah, I think it's like 25 or some crap. I remember it's very late for a bug.
Yeah, you can't get its final evolution until like near end game. So.
Which is fair because Vikavolt's great.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wish it was a little faster, but it does get access to agility.
Doesn't need to be fast. Vikavolt goes at Vikavolt speed.
Let me think. Who did this guy, this red card user, have again? I think he used Slowpoke. In which case, Up Yours will be great to use against him.
I'm genuinely surprised by this, Vimon. Why were people surprised Serena left at the end of the season? That was obviously going to happen. It always happens. Why did people think it would be different that time?
I don't know.
I think it's just because, if anything, like, fans are like, you know, they want things to change. They want things, you know, to actually progress.
I'm not gonna lie. I wanted Ash to win and to get a new character in Sun Moon.
It means, like, I understand that people want, you know, change and everything. I mean, hell, that's actually one of the reasons why I really don't give a shit about the Pokemon anime, because no matter what happens, you just hit the giant reset button and it lets retire the same story and tropes over and over and over again. So
Ash forgets how Mega Evolution works, because why not?
Yeah, so I mean, it's like, you know, there's really never any sense of progression despite how long the series is run. So that's where I'm just like, whenever. So I mean, that. Yeah, so I mean, that's like, whenever I see people, like, you know, like, flipping out over shit, I'm like, you guys, have you not seen the previous Pokemon shows? It's the same shit over and over again. Why should you expect anything less? The only time, honestly, I think you will see that change is if Nintendo decides, all right, this is going to be the last season of the anime, so let's give the fans what they want.
In fairness, that's not the reason when it doesn't change. It's not like a mandate or anything. It's simply a matter of, well, Ash was incredibly popular. We're not going to get rid of him. Our target demographic is 10. He's not going to be older than 10. These things will not change because it still works. You know, if the target demographic was suddenly 16, I assure you, Ash would suddenly become 16.
Plus, I guarantee you guys, if they ever were to actually straight up replace Ash, the outcry would be far.
Oh no, it's the end of the world.
Yeah, the outcry for him to come back would be far worse than ever was to replace him.
It is decidedly a vocal minority that wants Ash replaced.
I guarantee you guys that.
Although, Pokemon Origins did way better than any of the most recent seasons, and Ash is not in that.
Oh, hell yeah. Because that's actually based off the games is the thing, though.
That's the thing. If they decided that they were going to suddenly take this more seriously, it would probably blow over just fine.
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to, because money, but, you know. As it turns out, people are really fond of that money thing. I'm not sure why. Can't imagine. We all know they live in those utopian Japanese societies where everything is free, right? Yeah? That's how that works? They can just decide to do things for the artistic merit of it, as opposed to, man, I don't want to piss people off, Pikachu can't evolve.
Anyway, now it's time to face Hala.
Oh, you know what, though? Pikachu might evolve this season.
I doubt it.
No, they'll just catch a new Pikachu to show off Alolan Raichu.
Well, no, they already showed off Alolan Raichu. It was for a pancake race.
Oh, shit, they did, didn't they?
Yeah. Alright, here we go, guys. Facing Hala.
Alright, here we go. Spiffleheim versus friggin' Hala.
Versus the Island King Hala.
Let's show this puny foreigner how we do things in the real world. Unlike these plebs.
Look,
the plot line of this game kind of disgusts me.
Why?
So, this is absolutely Keith reading too far into it. But the people below are like, man, we want to be taken seriously. Let's set up our own league, right? And you, a random foreigner who moved there like a day ago, take over the entire island like it's nothing.
Well.
And you just kind of curb stomp everyone involved. Except for the other people who aren't actually from there. I'm just like, that's a little weird. It's absolutely keep reading too far into it, but it's a little weird.
Well, that was actually smart of me to heal.
Oh, hypothesis talk about that Coma Theory. Coma Theory will never happen. That's, come on now. Get that creepypasta shit out of here. Ash was asleep all along. No one was real.
Oh, by the way, Keith, after you left, I had an epiphany. Before I give you back your PS4, expect there to be a copy of the Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite demo on it.
Ah!
I just realized I forgot that was a thing, so I need to download it so I can play it.
Oh, wait, why are we getting that demo as opposed to the superior demo? Get that fighters going on.
Yeah. Is there a demo for that available? Oh, you motherfucker.
Yeah, it's coming out on like the 27th or some shit.
Oh, well, I'll get that when that comes out then.
So good.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit, I got problems. I
Yes, you
actually have problems.
Welcome to
Oh,
the pain
shit!
train.
Why did I do that? That was not what I meant to do. Well, I just lost Zubat. Well, that was me being hasty.
That's what you get. No go bats, a crow bat.
Because I accidentally, I kept mashing the Y button for some reason and accidentally threw a Pokeball.
You I just feel like Hollow looked at you like, what the fuck?
She's like, really? What? Why? Well, so much for Crobat. Oh well. That was my dump. But even then, I don't even know how I would have gotten out
want
of
is the
that.
Hollow Wipe now.
Yeah, I don't even know how I would have gotten out of that. To be honest, because
I mean,
Pursuit was gonna 2-hit KO me, and all I would have been able to do is heal. So regardless, I
feel like you could have just stuck in and kept healing and wing attacked it to death.
Well, no, because he would have 2-hit KO. He would have 2-hit KO'd me.
That takes 2 hits. You can just wing attack, heal.
But he was.
You have more potions than he does.
He was also faster than me, and also, no,
I'm not trying to say. I'm not trying to say it was a great plan. I'm just saying.
I'm pretty sure I would have lost Zubat there regardless. So whatever.
That's fine.
Popple got through to me in the end. That's our
Popple doesn't give a shit. Popple just destroys worlds.
That's our second death for this stream. Whatever. We got the Fightinium Zed.
I hate this mechanic.
What, the
This
Z-moves?
is not. I don't like the way they made it work. I get it, but they hyped. Remember when they were just hyping this up? I was like, oh man, these will be like the coolest moves. And all it ever really equated to was you can use like Solar Beam, but it doesn't need to charge once. Like I thought we were gonna be way cool. Like the Eevee one is really. I was hoping we would get a lot more of those, where they do neat things.
Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon are adding more of those. Like we're getting one for Mimikyu, one for Togedemaru, one for Lycanroc.
Don't get me wrong, everyone should get a unique Z move. Like that should just happen. But I mean like generic Z moves that anyone could get. I was hoping for other ones that weren't just attacks. I was hoping that like the Dragon Z move would be like Dragon Dance times 4, right?
You'd think.
Just I 1 turn set up, and if you don't kill me, you're dead next turn. That would have been cool. Or the grass one was like a full heal. And also drain damage or something. That's what I was hoping for, but they all kind of just turned out to be Hyper Beam, but flavored.
Pretty much.
Except for the poor normal one, which just ended up being Hyper Beam, but not Hyper Beam. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate that if you have them equipped, you can also use like buffed versions of status moves better than that plus another thing. That's kind of cool. But I was kind of hoping we would get, like, Fire Z move that inflicts burn, right?
I guess.
Like, I was hoping they would be more unique than large number of power and hitting them.
Yeah. Anyway, I got a couple of questions. Hypothesis asked me, what's my thought on the Dream Theory? I mean, I don't know. I don't much care for it. Like, I get it, but to me, I feel like that would end up. I feel like if that ever ended up becoming true, the outcry would be so bad.
Well, the thing is, that can never be true. Like, it makes actual on-paper sense. Ash is in a coma and is making all this shit up, fine, right? But that would never be confirmed.
Yeah.
Even if it was, like, true in the studio, and they're like, so what did Ash dream up this week, right? The finale would never mention this. Because then they couldn't reboot the show and, you know, keep going later on.
Pretty much. Also, Vemon asked me, pretty much, why doesn't Farfetch'd have an evolution? He's getting stat buffs, but no evolution. I guess, I don't know, for the same reason why majority Pokemon that don't evolve, I guess.
Because no one learned their lesson from Sinnoh.
Yeah, pretty much. And that was the last major time, too.
That is,
pretty
exactly.
much...
It's like the last time they're like, wait, let's go add evolutions back to line. You can fix them post-haste, right?
Yeah.
Make a Dusknoir, we'll make a Magmortar. We'll just go back and do it. It's fine, right? And everyone else was like, no, don't ever do that again. And so they never did it again.
Anyway, the next up and coming trial is going to be Lana's trial. So Gamma should come back. Let's put Popplio back in. Let's take out Yeah, that's the name of our Cottony.
That's fair.
Put Kim Possible away. Put Popple away. Let's bring up. I need to start training these other guys too for a bit. So let's bring out Ghost Pepper. Let's bring out Digimon. Let's bring back Groyo Goose.
Yeah.
And I guess let's also bring in.
I like that the Rufflet's name is Bird.
Yeah, let's bring in Gank. Because now what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I don't think I'll be going to. What was the next island? What was the name of the next island? It was
The next island's name is the next island because I can't remember any of these places. Shabba Ding Dong. That one.
Akala Island. Yeah, so I won't be going to Akala Island this stream. I think what I'll do for the remainder of the stream is find the remaining Pokemon that I want to catch. So like, we can catch a Munchlax. We can catch a.
We're gonna do island scan and shit.
Sorry.
Can't we do island scan if we're also doing that?
I guess. I never really use it, though, so I mean, it doesn't really
No,
matter.
I'm not saying it's like a worthwhile mechanic. I'm just saying if that's all we're doing this stream, we could probably, like, fuck around and actually catch cool shit, right?
Yes. Like, can you even do that before beating the league?
I think you can. I seem to recall having a Totodile before I went to Akala Island.
What's today? Thursday?
Yeah, it is Thursday.
So we'll have to even see what we can even catch today. It's like, damn it, where's Amanda? She was the one that was keeping up with all this shit.
Yeah, she was. Oh, Vemon asked Danny, did you ever watch Cardcaptor Sakura?
Back in the day, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in years, but yeah, I've seen the original.
That show was goofy.
That it was. Anyway, we're going into a cave. So there's tons of Pokemon in this cave. Like there's Rockruff, which is the most important one. There's Carbink, which is also important. There's Machop, which I don't mind getting. Who else is in here? I know I can get Spinda.
Well, let's be real, BJ. The real question is, who else can we kill off in this stream?
Please no. Oh, right, Roggenrola, duh. Another one of my favorite rock types. Of course I'm going to catch Roggenrola.
So are you going to get trait evolutions in this, or...?
I guess.
I mean, you absolutely have the ability to get them,
yeah.
So.
And I mean, if anything, I could just like have one of you just set up your.
Yeah, I was about to say all it would take is one of us getting our game out and trading it back to you.
Yeah. This isn't not metal. Welcome.
And yes, One Punch Man does have some pretty top tier moments.
Yes, it does, because it's a pretty top tier anime.
That's kind of just true. And to be fair, Mei Ling is like Shaoran's what, 4th cousin?
Yeah, I think she's like further down the line, but still family.
Like, they're related, but that's just a thing that's the case in Asia.
Right, it's like, yeah, but regardless, I mean, related.
It was weird.
Yeah, related and engaged, mind you.
Well, it's normal interclan marriages. It's weird, but that's just how they did things back then. And that's just to give the point that they're an old-fashioned family who is not adapted to this modern newfangledness. We do things the proper way, with arranged marriages between cousins. Unlike you savages.
How do you spell Ramona?
Ramona, R-A-M-O-N. I assume we're talking about flowers, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because whenever I catch a Roggenrola, it has to be named either Scott or Ramona, because it is a sex bomb.
That's fair, it is a sex bomb. Wait, Ramona was never in the band!
I don't care. Ramona Flowers is like one of my favorite characters ever, so whatever. And it has weak armor, so that means when it evolves... And it's jolly! Oh, shit!
Oh shit, did we get the Roggenrola BJ has always wanted?
Kind of. It's a type of Gigalith that I would normally use. Give a jolly one, give it rock polish. And it's the one with... It's... Normally, though that to be fair, normally if I make it jolly, I would prefer it to have sturdy. At the very least. So that way, it's guaranteed...
It's sturdy, right?
Sorry?
You can get an ability capsule in this generation, right?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna waste it on this. That said, yeah, I'll send it to the box for now. That said, yeah, like normally if I'm gonna use the Sam stream, I would prefer a bulkier Gigalith, and if I'm gonna use like one that I want to be fast and be a good sweeper, I'd prefer sturdy, so that way it's guaranteed one turn to set up like rock polish or something.
Yeah, that's true. Get off, it's bullshit.
Either rock polish or preferably automize actually, because automize doesn't automize
so good.
Yeah, automize lowers its weight, making low kick and grass knot less effective on it.
I can't believe weight is a relevant stat. It's been relevant for like 3 generations now, and I still can't get over that.
Then again, it's only relevant to very specific.
That's why it's like relevant to like 2 moves.
Yeah, like low kick, grass knot. It's heavy slam, I guess. Is that?
I mean, heavy slam. It's absolutely like it makes heavy slam slightly stronger. But all the Pokemon that learn heavy slam are already heavy.
Yeah. Caterpie learns heavy slam.
Now that would be pretty interesting.
No, Hoppip learns heavy slam. There we go.
Does no damage. It actually heals them.
It's just bouncing on my head. It's like, ee, ee, ee.
Alright, Saitama versus the Fly, not Metal. I'm gonna have to give it to that Fly. Like, Saitama's real good, but that Fly, God rank threat. Fucking owned all over his face.
I mean, to be fair, have you ever tried punching a fly? It's fucking hard.
I have in fact punched a fly once.
The key
I'm gonna let you know a secret, it didn't even die.
The key word there being once. There's a petition to turn Beyblade into an Olympic sport.
I'm so down! That sounds dumb as hell, but I want it. And over here, in the Beyblade competition, yes! Make CNN do it. Make them say Beyblade unironically.
Jeez. Oh, that's right, I gave it a berry. That's right, I should go check... Well, actually, can I check the Pelago yet? I don't think I can. No, that's right, I can't do the Pelago until I get Charizard.
Exactly.
Motherfuckers.
So that's Lily's dad at the Pokepelago, right?
That's a theory, but nothing's really been confirmed. Like, we know for a fact the guy had Mo had something to do with some kind of, like, dimensional research.
So I was like, it seems oddly specific.
Yeah, we're not actually sure, though.
Okay, fair enough. I was wondering if that had just been confirmed or if that was just... seems oddly coincidental to not be the case.
Especially since the entire family's blonde.
So I'd say since they're all blonde and his name is Moan and he got there through some dimensional research bullshit, and that's how they lost their dad. Although if that is the case, then damn, Lucamine really settled, because she's way better than that.
Fucking... Actually, damn it, I should have used a regular potion. Shit. Whatever. Whew.
Wait a minute. Brian is crossing his fingers for Deadpool 2? What the fuck is Christopher Roberts talking about? Oh, you're talking about, like, the game?
No, the movie.
No, Deadpool 2 has already been announced, though. That's happening.
Yeah.
I assumed you meant, like, the game or something that hasn't actually been confirmed to exist. I'm down for Deadpool 2, though. I want some more Colossus jokes. Best character.
I think they also confirmed that, like, Cable's gonna show up in the second Deadpool
Yeah,
movie, so...
Cable's already been cast. And it's gonna be great.
Yeah, that'll be cool. I like Cable.
Cable's a real cool dude. Cable and Deadpool are the best of friends.
Oh, also, Christopher was talking about the game.
Oh! Yeah, I'd wondered, because, yeah, a second Deadpool game would be great. I don't know if that's ever gonna happen, though.
Like...
It didn't make enough money to be a guaranteed sequel.
It's like I don't know if you're watching if you watch like the first part of of Ryan's Deadpool Let's Play, Keith, yet. I have such mixed feelings about the Deadpool game. I just didn't care for it that much.
It's a very mixed bag.
I'm very meh on it. For Lego Marvel, they made a new character. What's that character?
Technical difficulties.
And they went Keith, after saying technical difficulties. Yeah, that's Keith. Yeah, Vmon, we heard about that. How the lead singer committed suicide. Yeah, that sucks.
Yes, I don't know anywhere near enough about what happened there to comment, but I know he'd been dealing with a lot of shit like the entirety of his career. So.
I saw that my ex Pico, she took that actually especially hard because apparently she first got into music when she was 7 thanks to Linkin Park.
Well, no, the Linkin Park was for all the jokes that are made at his expense, right? Like a fairly leading pillar in modern music.
Yeah. So that's a shame.
It was the sound of our generation that specifically me and you belong to. So don't get me wrong, like that was rough hearing that guy. Particularly because like he has 6 kids, and I have no idea how they're gonna go.
He has like 6 kids between two wives, like two wives.
Right?
Right?
Yeah, that's obviously part of the reason I'm not surprised that this ultimately happened. He'd had a rough life that was full of complicated things. I just feel bad because I don't think any of them are particularly all that old. I don't know how they're gonna cope with it.
Yeah.
And then again, alternative take. They've listened to their dad's music. They kind of saw this coming.
That's not funny, dude.
Oh, you know. Have you listened to the latest album?
I know Linkin Park, but
no, like specifically the latest album.
No.
The latest one has a lot of.
Okay, these guys, these
in hindsight, very unfunny things.
Is SNG going back to Sonic? Of course we're going back to Sonic.
I think you guys are gonna like do Mania when it comes out, right?
I'm sure one of us will. I don't know who though.
I know that Matt in the chat has been hyping the shit out of that.
Yep. Ever heard the song Jeremy by Pearl Jam? No.
Jeremy's a real good song. I'm gonna have to make BJ listen to Pearl Jam. Thanks, Vivon.
I see one more goddamn Zubat. Okay, rock and roller, I guess. That's right. I'll head outside. I at the very least want to find, you know, I want to find Lycanroc, of course, obviously, because I love Rock.
I get Doggo. We have to replace the one you killed last time.
Yeah, Rockruff, I should say. Actually, yeah, I love Rockruff and I love Lycanroc. I would like to find a Machop. I would like a, you know, another fighting type. Yeah, especially when we get around to having to fight Olivia. That said, in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, they probably won't do this. I really hope that they get rid of the whole, like, calling for help system and change it so that it only happens if you use the, what's it called? The,
No, they're way too attached to that mechanic.
It's a little obnoxious. It's a little too obnoxious for me.
No, it's absolutely gross and unnecessary, but they're way too attached to that mechanic. It's a pivotal part of some of the mainstay boss fights.
I remember when the game first came out, when I was living with Pikio, she told me how, like, one day when I was at work, she spent literally like 1 or 2 hours on Magby. She was trying to catch it, but like it kept like, you know, it kept calling for help over and over again. Eventually, it got to the point where she was like, "Okay, I'm just gonna kill it on principle." But even that was hard because it kept calling for help.
Exactly. No, don't get me wrong. It's an annoying fucking mechanic, but it's like integral to like 3 of the boss fights, so it's not going anywhere.
Anyway, let's search this area, see if we can find some good pokes. I know Spind is also here. I'm not that worried about Spind.
If he becomes a Slowbro, he's in fact a Shellmon.
Hey, Rockruff! First try. Interesting. Normally I have issues finding Rockruff, so this works out. Oh, and it's one with Vital Spirit, so I can't put it to sleep. Good to know.
Well,
I don't think Water Gun will kill it, so let's give that a shot.
and then it died.
I'm gonna be upset. Nope, not even a 2-hit KO. So one more Water Gun should do.
And then it died.
Oh, she didn't nose bite. Woo! Oh, Digimon barely lived.
He's gotta become that Shellmon. You get him out of there.
And it flinched. Shit. Get out of there. Go. Move. Nose pursuit. Fuck.
Suddenly the Rockruff replaces Ala as the boss.
Oh. These stumps were on it. I don't think it's a fact that Vmon. I don't think it's really a fact that Slowpoke is stupid. I think it's more so that its nervous system is literally so slow. It just takes a lot longer for everything to process to its brain.
It has a I'm confused about that. It's a psychic type.
Yeah.
How does it have that weak a nervous system?
It's hard to say why.
Maybe it's like the opposite end of the spectrum. It's in fact so slow moving, everyone else is psychic to it. Because it's like the peak of the brain, and it's the opposite end.
You got Rockruff, so what are we calling it?
We're naming him Doggo, obviously.
Doggo?
I'm not seeing any suggestions from the chat. I was gonna say Doggo, Destroyer of Worlds, but he didn't actually kill anyone.
Oh, fuck it. Doggo it is. Doggo.
He's just Doggo. I mean, you know, it's hard to name a Rockruff when I don't know what he's gonna end up as.
Let's see its summary.
Oh, Vemon finally threw out Cornell after we named it.
It's Naughty. What was Naughty again? I forget. That's fine. I'm gonna send it back to the box anyway for now. I'll definitely be using that later though, just not immediately, cause not against Lana.
Oh, why not? It'll be fine. That sounds like it'll be fine.
No, hell no. I need to raise up those grass types and those electric types.
You know it's gonna be awkward, BJ?
What?
When in the middle of the Elite Four, you're at level the entire Elite Four, but you still have 2 Elite Four to go. You have to switch teams.
Well, no, that's just one of those things where I need to be very careful about how I plan that.
That's true, you have to go through the whole Elite Four under level for the Elite Four.
Well, no, yeah, because, like, the entire Elite Four is like, every single Elite Four member, their max Pokemon level is level 50, is level 55.
And you never can get over 55
No,
until you're at
acrobatics,
Elite Four.
Got me some acrobatics. And no one can learn it. Right.
No. Those are really smart eggs.
They're also not really eggs, they're seeds, so I mean.
Those are really smart eggs.
There's a Spinda.
It's not enough to trick people into thinking they're seeds. That's not how seeds work, Game Freak. They have yolks inside of them. What the fuck kind of seed are they?
Oh, a mod replacing Mario and Luigi and Peach with their paper versions in Smash?
That'd be kind of neat.
Well, apparently it exists. Someone did it, but like, I won't be able to care until I actually get the ability to make mods. Because I would love to make mods, except the SD card slot on my laptop is busted. So until I get some kind of like until I get some kind of like USB SD card adapter, I won't be able to use mods.
You know, I'm kind of. Why isn't that just the default costume for them?
Paper?
Yeah, it's a 2D fighting game. There's no 3D motion in that game.
I don't know.
What's the point? Like, why isn't that just a default costume? Mr. Game & Watch is still in there, right? They just reskin him.
Chris, you're hoping the Ultra games have enough new stuff? I'm sure they will, because remember, they're effectively doing, you know, what Crystal did, what Yellow did, what Emerald did, what Platinum did, and those ended up being really good games. So I mean,
I'm not gonna write off that it might not have all that much new in it. Really think back to what was different in Crystal. That isn't already in there by default in Sun and Moon.
let's see. Jordan Conwell says we should name the Spinda Betty. Any other takers? Otherwise, no. I'm calling it Betty.
No, it's Betty. Betty the Teddy.
Let's see its summary. Own tempo and naive. So, if I'm ever using this Spinda, it's gonna be to sack it.
The sacrificial lamb, Betty.
Anyway, let's get Digimon out of the front. Let's put... I don't know, though, actually. I guess put Girl Yo Goose in there for now. You probably won't be able to do much. The Pokemon in this area are a little strong. Hypothesis. Is that a spoiler? Is the reason why the Z-Ring's design changed, is that a spoiler? Because if it's a spoiler, then no. Don't bring it up.
There's nothing spoiled about Ultra Sun and Moon yet, dude.
Well, I don't know, because like Amanda was saying earlier that...
supposedly a bunch of shit has been leaked.
There have been leaks, but this happens with every generation.
Yeah, that's what I'm
wondering. The veracity of the leaks is unconfirmed.
Yeah, on top of that, Cerebi hasn't even said anything about it yet, which
That's the reason they haven't, is this happens all the time.
Yeah.
So they might have a reason that's like, oh yeah, it was changed because this is actually the parallel dimension where Lusamine took over the world. But you wouldn't know that was true until way later. That could be true, but yeah. It's also not in the leaks, in case you were wondering. I just made that up. Wait a minute, what are you worried about being spoiled about Sun Ultramoon? You already know it's the same story, right?
Well, it's an AU story, which means there probably will be some differences.
Well, yeah, but it's the differences that are there between Sun and Moon.
Let's
They're already
just say the protagonist might start on one of the other islands. I don't know. That's kind of spoilery, dude. If it's true, anyway.
I don't know, dude. You might have to fight a really low level Akala instead of a really low level Hala at the start, and that's really.
You start on Ula Ula Island, and your first trial is the Dragon Trial, and
it's the same level.
Fucking Como just
still level like 47.
Destroys you.
Your Nuzlocke ends at the start, and they're like, alright, it's fine, we'll just send you to the other island. No, you know what? I know it's not gonna be the case, because I'm just... They would never. It'd be really cool if they let you start out as a Team Skull member.
Yeah, also, I doubt that's the case, considering the fact that even the trailer that we saw...
The trailer shows you in the starting town.
Yeah, like, it shows your house, and so unless for whatever reason they're like, oh, I'm living here, but I'm gonna go to a different island to start, because I feel like it. It doesn't...
No, all I want to happen is for this to evolve in trolling, and this takes place in the same universe, but you're a different character.
Hi, Pop made a good point. Yeah, Como was on Pony Island, not Ula Ula. I'm thinking of the third... I was thinking of Pony Island earlier.
Regardless, I don't think you're starting on a different island. I think you're starting on the same island.
Yeah.
But it'd be so cool if they let you be a Team Skull member in this one. Oh, dude, what if at the start of the game they let you pick the island and that decides what your character is? And if you pick, what is it, Ulu Island? You start as a Team Skull member.
Yes, Team Skull wasn't Ula Ula, so...
And you pick the Pawnee Island, then you start as a dragon. And everyone's just confused.
You know what I kind of hope happens? I'm pretty certain. I'm certain it's not. But like low key,
never is.
I hope that they do the thing that I was kind of thinking they would do with the starters, where they would have different forms depending on what version you chose.
That would have. I don't get why that isn't.
Because I don't see. I feel like that was something they may have started doing. Because I look at the types of what we got. We have Decidueye, Incineroar, and Primarina. Ghost, Dark, and Fairy. 3 types that seem to represent the moon. So I feel like those three Pokemon should have been moon moon exclusive, and then we get 3 other Pokemon that are that are more sun related.
I would be down. Although the way it would work would be like Lycanroc, and they'd be the same Pokemon but a different type.
Probably.
And they would look different. Because Lycanroc is still Lycanroc. It doesn't matter which form it is, right?
Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, Lycanroc. It's the same.
That's funny. It would still be named Decidueye, but it wouldn't be.
Aside from its design, the only difference is that it has are some stat changes and a couple of certain moves that it learns.
That would be the point. Decidueye Sun and Decidueye Moon would be Decidueye, and they would have the same Pokédex spot. But they should have had a Sun version that makes sense. Because you're right, Ghost, Moon, Fairy thing was totally going on with all of them.
Ghost, Dark, and Fairy. Those are clearly
it's absolutely Moon themed.
And for those wondering why I say Fairy is more Moon themed,
Moonblast.
Yeah, Moonblast.
I don't know. Sailor Moon's really obviously not a fairy type thing at all. No Moon references. Oh, Mace Cresselia is not a fairy, but they've just retyped funny. You would think they would give Cresselia a fairy type stab.
You'd think.
So she could have stab Moonblast. And finally be able to fuck with Darkrai.
Aw, shit, Gaming wants to learn the light screen. And Girl Yo Goose is level 9.
True, but Christopher, BJ, no spoilers, so don't. Like all that could turn out to be just hogwash now, but let's not rumor monger, alright?
No spoilers. None.
Now, obviously, you made all of that up because we don't know any of that's true, Christopher, so it's fine this time, but all you go rumor mongering. So don't do that.
What?
Nothing. Christopher did point out a fun what if. What if Chorus was related to Lily? They just were like, surprise, I'm your uncle.
He's also a blonde, I mean...
That's the point. If he was just like, surprise, Lusamine, my sister.
Sister? Damn. How old is Colress?
It's a fair question.
Because Lily has to be like 11. And Lusamine, we know Lusamine's over 40, and Lily is like was only like 11.
That's great. How old is Colress? I don't know. He hangs out with like dragons from beyond space and time. I don't fucking know. How is Colress even here? He comes from a two-dimensional universe.
I don't know how did Red and Blue get here.
See, at that point though, I have more questions. Where the fuck did they come from?
How the hell
They
did
firmly established in Gen 6. That's a different universe.
Actually, you know what? I remember because Annabelle, the purple-haired girl that helped you with the Ultra Beast at the end, like post-game,
she points out, I'm not really from this place.
Yeah, they established that she apparently came from a different universe.
Yeah, she's from actual Gen 3.
Yeah. Like she just lost her memories, but all she remembers is like, you know, being a part of some kind of tower, she thinks.
Yeah, no, it's been firmly established. The games are separate universes. So now I'm just like, how does a Gen 5 character end up in Gen 7? How does he understand how the third dimension works?
I can go diagonal? What is this shit? I think that was a myth.
By the gods! He takes one look at Zygon and is like, nope, that can't be a thing.
Unless Lusamine cheated? No, I doubt that. I don't think they're gonna get that in depth with Pokemon.
But, I mean, they wouldn't because it's a kid show, but... Oh wait, are they trying to say like Colress is her other son? The oldest son, Colress.
There we go, Machop. Found it. And I put Rattata in front. Well...
Oh, you know what, Chris? That would be a cool idea.
What?
If Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon is the Ultra Beast version of reality. Like, the foreign to base Sun and Moon, but in Ultra Sun and Moon, they're native Pokemon.
How did I not think about that kind of thing? Because I don't know how I didn't. I don't know how that was not my first train of thought. Not necessarily like, you know, the idea of it being an Ultra Beast reality, but like the fact that, because I always assumed they called it Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon because of Ultra Light, because because,
well, that's absolutely why they're naming it that. But
yeah, but then I never actually thought about that because there are Ultra Beasts too. I never actually came to that conclusion.
Yeah, but again, it's obviously they're still going to be from another universe and stuff because of course they are. Game Freak's way too lazy to get rid of that whole Ultra Beast realm.
Oh,
they
yeah.
coded it into the game, they're reusing it. But the idea that this is where they're from, and this is the alternate timeline where they're just normal Pokemon, does sound kind of cool.
Also, Vima, I don't really want to name a Machop Hoagie because I don't like Hulk Hogan. Not the best dude.
Well, you know what we could name him?
What's that?
Memes.
What?
I was gonna say John Cena, but that went for memes. He came out at night, you never saw him.
We could name him Dun 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 Dun.
Oh shit, we should just name him the theme track song. Dun, 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 dun.
That's his name. Dun 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 Dun. We're doing that. His name is Dun 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 Dun. Stay asleep. Okay. Should be able to catch him. There we go. The Splatoon version will be John Cena. I got it. Okay, so let's nickname it. Dun, 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 dun. How would we spell that? Keith? Oh no, I'm all alone. Danny, where are you?
I'm here.
How do we spell
Just
dun,
trying-
dun,
Dun 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 dun. Hmm. I'm
Dun,
trying
dun,
not
dun.
to die.
dun, 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 dun. Let's see its stats. No guard with the Hardy. I forget what Hardy is. That's whatever, it's fine. No big deal. I'll look at those later. Alright, so that's it for 10 Karat Hill for now. So what I would like to do next, I want to see if I can catch Munchlax and Bonsly. Use the escape rope so I can just get out of here quicker. Okay. And I forget, can I get Bagon this early? I could have sworn I could, I forget though. Actually, we're actually starting to push 2 hours now. Yeah, I know Bagon's on melee. I know you can catch it here, but can we get it now? It's an SOS ally on Route 3. Well, who do you need to fight to get it, though? So if I can get a Dragon type now, that'd be ideal. Okay. Alright, I think this actually might be a good stopping point for us right now, guys. So I guess I'll let you guys just decide. Do you want me to go ahead and just get Bonsly and Munchlax off screen, like go ahead and get them before I start the next stream, or is that how you would like me to start the next stream, by getting Munchlax and Bonsly then?
So BJ,
What?
are you gonna catch Bagon?
Well, I don't know if I can catch it yet.
You can. I got a 1% encounter rate.
Really? Okay, so.
Melee Island. A specific patch of grass.
Well, we're already pushing 2 hours, so that's why I'm asking, like, because I'm not gonna catch them tonight. So instead, what I'm asking them is, would you like me to just go ahead and catch them off screen, so that way we don't waste time doing it next time, or would you rather me start the next stream by catching them? Because they are rare Pokemon, it will take a while for us to get them.
I think it'd be pretty cool to start the next stream in a fight with Bagon. And or Bonsly and or Munchlax.
That really, I guess that really depends.
The hours it took to get them to show up.
Oh well. Yeah, I'll let you guys decide. The ladder? What's the ladder?
I mean, you're the one that gave 2 options. Which one did you give second?
The one where I just start the stream by catching them next time.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be the thought.
Everyone agree? Is that what we're doing?
Chat, vote now!
Again, just to re-clarify, would you rather me just... Okay, so Vmon says off-screen.
Off-screen. Well,
I guess,
Christopher, if you find this shining off screen,
okay,
he will switch his recording software on.
You know what? Here's what I'll do. I'll make a straw poll. Once I end the stream, and then whatever that straw poll result is by the time we stream next time is after a while is what I'll do. Okay. So with that said, thank you all so much for watching. It's been Brawlfan1, Rashitsu Rises, and Keith with us here, and tune in next time as we continue. As we finish off Melee Island.
They'll finish learning how to speak by then.
Yeah. All right. We'll see you all then.